Onise, Iyanu. You are the God of awesome wonder, the face that of your power. Onise, Iyanu. You have shown me so much mercy, much more than I deserve. Hello, welcome to www.africanpianolessons.com. Today we'll be treating this song Onise Iyanu by a great minister of God, Minister Nataniel Bassey. So we'll just go straight into the lesson. The song was done in key G major, and for those who have been following our lessons so far, I'm sure the best way we approach the lessons to start with the basics. And in G, it's got one sharp, which is F sharp. So if we run the G major scale, that's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I repeat G, A, E, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And if you remember I'll advise you check some of the foundational lessons where we'll talk about the major scale. The formula is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So, and what we mean by tone or full note is, so from G to A flat is half note, then back to A is full note. So that's tone, tone, then there's no notes in between, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So if you think about the fingering, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've talked about this in previous lessons where we refer to this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I repeat, 1, which is your thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, then you cross your thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's in G major, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a very simple song to play, and there are more or less like 4 parts to the song. The chorus where sang Onise Iyanu, then maybe I'll probably call like the verse where my eyes have seen, my ears have heard the wonders of your praise, which then kind of like go into what is like the vamp that ends the verses. Then like the last part where it was doing the call and response, oh Iyanu, Iyanu, Onise, Onise, Iyanu, Onise, Onise. So before we go further, so I'll just we'll start with the basic building blocks, so which is the major chords. This song is it's very simple, and you can play major chords in a very simple way, but you can also make it sound really, really fantastic. So you have like G major chords. So you can have G and G on your left hand, and you have D, G, B, D, or you can have G and B if you can stretch this length. So you have G, D, B. So, and you can add the ninth. For those who want to understand, like the way some of these chords have been named or structured, I will encourage you to register on www.africanpianolessons.com, where we have a series. We're starting a chord mastery where I'll go so much into details about some of these chords and big form. But for this lesson, so you can do G and G, C, D, G, B, D. So that's chord 1. Then chord 4, you can do C and C. C, E, G, C. Then chord 5, D and D. Or you can D, F sharp, A and D. Then chord 6. So that's E and E. E, G, A and C. So I'll repeat chord 1, G, G, D, G, B, D. That's for chord 1. I repeat again, G, G, D, G, B, D. Then chord 4, C, 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 E, G, C. Chord 5, D, 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 F sharp, A, D. Chord 6, E, 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 G, A, C. Then back to chord 1. So try to learn these chords. Once you can internalize them, you can just do it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So, or you can even substitute the 6th chord as E, G, B, D. Then back to chord 1. So that's chord 1, 4, 5, 6, 1. So there are times we use, we'll substitute between the two, and as we go into the lessons, you understand. So before I go further, the intro, while it was introducing the song, there was something, there was like a short run on the organ. I think they used an organ tune, so I'll just pick any organ, so organ tone. So I'll play really slow, and this is called like melodic patterns. So at some point in future, I'll be doing lessons on pentatonic scale, all the scales, Mixolydian, Phrygian, Diminished scales, and you can see how you can use this skill to build up your solo, and also use it as embellishments or feelings, when you play worship songs and even high life praise or gospel stuff. And as many of you know, we build a song sequentially so you can understand. So the best way to think about pentatonic scale now in G major and any major scale, if let's go to C, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So pentatonic scale is just 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, we jump 4, 5, 6, you jump 7, and back to 1. 1, 2, 3. So it's like do, re, mi, sol, la, do. So you jump fa and ti. Do, re, mi, sol, la, do. So what people usually do now, if you start from the 6th note, la, do, re, mi, sol, sol, la, do, la, do, re, mi, sol, la, do, re, mi, sol, la, do. So that's the pentatonic scale. Now if you, I don't know, any key, go to D major, do, re, mi, sol, la, do. Or F, do, re, mi, sol, la, do. Do, re, mi, sol, la, do. Now for G major now, G major, if it's G, A, B, D, E, G. Now, so that's the pentatonic scale. So if we start on the 6th scale, which is La, so in this case will be E, G, A, B, D, E, back to G. So normally if you just have any progression, like any, say like you're playing on G and you just run that scale, you can start on any scale and you hear this a lot. stuff like. So, but we'll come to that, in future lessons where we go into the detail. So what the organ did was just like, so in this case, starting on the sixth scoop. So in this case, E, you slide this note, you slide from B flat into B. Can you see that? A, G. So that's the first pattern. So I'll use these fingers. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you cross your finger. So that's the first part. And again, you cross your hand. Then you now move to G, E, D, B. Then starting from G, you start with the finger. And again. So you can see slowly, you cross, then this finger, then you jump to E, D, B, A. Can you see? So you just play really from, or rather than starting, you can start there. D, slowly. So one thing that is very common, you cross, you cross, so the notes now E, B, A, G, E, D, you cross, G, E, D, B, A, D, B, A, G, E. The last time. So that was what he did. Then they went, I think, back into the piano. So learned the chords, and the intro was. So it's mi, sol, la, ti, do, sol, re, mi, sol, la, ti, do, sol, re. So mi, which is E, B to C, mi, sol, la, mi, which is B, D, E, F sharp, G. F sharp, G, then D, A, and again. So, and the chords, if you just go with chord 1, chord 4, chord 6, slowly down if you can catch chord 4, 6, chord 5. So now it goes to the chords which we learn. Onise, Iyanu, chord 4. You are the God of awesome, chord 1. Tasted of your power, chord 5. Onise, to chord 4. So, and some of the things you hear in the song. Chord 4. So on chord 5, you can do some, so many stuff. You can do melodic phrasing. So D, G, A. So you can you're the God of awesome wonder. I tasted of your power. You can hear the Onise, Iyanu. So you can go to 6. Show me so much mercy, much more than I desire. So by the time it goes to my the sea. So it just goes like 1 back to 4, 1 to 4 back to 1 to 5. So that's the verse. I'm just trying to go a bit slow with that noise. So the verses, so from the chorus, I mean, 5. Chord 4. Wonders of your name. So it still just repeats it's repeated the same sequence as the verse and the chorus. So when you go to the vamp, the words you speak. So it goes to now to chord 2. You speak. So now this is A minor. So A, E, G, A, C. The words you speak, turn things around. The words you speak. So it goes from no to speak things so there's several movements you can do on this movement really. So now what's chord 1, 2, which is A, E, G, A, C. So which is E, B, B, D, G, B, D. So from the beginning, the words you speak. Can you say that? So that's another version as well. A is C, E, G, C. So you can go, love was you speak, or you can was you speak, long things around your outstretched hand. So it goes to 5. Has lifted me. Then when you go, you took away. So from what you did, something around, so by the time you took away, so I'm trying to the lyrics so you can see how it connects. So from can you say that? So gradually, once you speak goes to 2, things around 3, your outstretched hand to 5. As leave. So before you then go to 2, you can leave there. Oh, that's a sweet. You can do that one. So you can do this, or you can do so, or diminished. There's different aspects you can do. Like I was saying, the diminished chord is like a chord you can use to approach the minor second. So like in this case, obviously we're in G major, so the minor second is A minor, and the diminished chord, the best way to think about it is the half step before the minor second in this case, so which is A flat. So if you think of A flat diminished chord, so we won't spend so much time on diminished chord today, obviously that will be a focus of another lesson, and for those who have registered on like the website already will have like all these dedicated courses to some of these advanced chords, and obviously can understand how some of these chords have been formed. But when it comes to diminished chord, the obviously like the formula to think about is minor third, minor fifth. So think about it in terms of A flat, which is do re mi fa sol la ti do. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 back to 1 1 2. So the minor third is fifth, 4 5. So that's the A flat diminished. So think about it in C major. So that's the minor third and minor fifth. So that's C diminished chord. F diminished 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that's minor third, minor fifth. So back to A flat. So that's the minor third, the minor fifth as well. So like that section, no words you speak, the things around your outstretched hands leave there. You took away the gentle. So they play that. So it goes to 4 now. Do, ti, la, G, F sharp, E. So so you can go. So what? Or you can. Oh. So you can do the diminished, which is to 2. You took away the chase. what I play. So 6. Onise, Iyanu. So back to the simple, which we've gone through. So diminished. You know, we have the full diminished, half diminished, which will explain on like the lesson that will be dedicated to explain diminished chord. So the take home for today, you know, the structure, we've done the intro where you think about the pentatonic scale, you know, stuff like that. Then the verse to chord 1 to 5. Then the Mayas have seen, you know, still the same chord 1 to 4. Then what used to be to 2 to 3, 5 early, or diminished 2, 3, then it goes to 4 now, 6, 5, then back to 1. So try to see what you can learn. Don't always think that you have to learn everything from every lesson. You know, the more you learn, you know, you just learn little beats and tricks, and you know, you just add to your vocabulary. And as time goes on, then you start seeing how you can connect some of those things together, you know, chord substitution, you know. And towards the ending, you know, when he was doing the one is like the closing section where he was doing the call and response. Iyanu, Iyanu, Onise, Onise, Iyanu, Iyanu, Onise, Onise. So it was just going from chord 1, Iyanu, Onise, Onise, is 6. So you just chord 1 to 4, which you have done to 6, 5, 1. And I think there was one towards the end where he did G major 7th, you know. So I'm basically, you know, sorry, G dominant. If you think about it, G, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when it comes to dominant, you flatten the 7th. So you heard this a lot, you know, with African music. Before they go to chord 4, so let's substitute chord 1 with dominant 7. Can I hear that as well? So practice the scale, the chords, you know, 6th and stuff like that. The diminished feeling to go to 2, 3, 4, you know, stuff like that. And you know, gradually try to see as much as you can learn from the video, and I will see in the next video. So if this has been a blessing to you, can you please share with your friends as well, and go on www.africanpianolessons.com for more resources. Thank you, and God bless. Bye for now.